Yeah, come on.
And we are live, 2.5 Guys Podcast. I'm your boy, Midget.
Girl Rose.
It's your boy, Dos Stacks.
Trina. Okay. Thank you very much. And we back. Another episode, man. Sorry we couldn't give y'all that Game of Thrones, but we're gonna jump back next week and give it to you. We had some technical difficulty. Somebody restricted. I ain't gonna say who, but he got
me.
He got the longest name on the screen.
I stand in the paint on it, y'all. I swear it was me. And yo, I didn't even know, nigga. I'm in here talking about, yeah, I could do the link. I got you.
And the crazy part, it must have been like for weeks because remember you was trying to link for the past 2 shows. So they had you must have had egregious.
I still don't know what I did, y'all.
An egregious error in mistake that they wanted to hold you accountable for.
Hey,
how many days you got?
It's just me.
It should be like 1 or 2 more, right?
I think today's the last day.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That's 5. Well, unless they count Thursday.
It was 4 days when we tried Thursday, so
you should be good Monday.
Yeah,
should be good Monday, I think so. Then yeah, hey, we gonna double up, give y'all both episodes because I'm ready to talk about this show.
So much to talk about, and listen, and they say tonight's episode is going to be 72 minutes of pure fuckery.
This show got the potential to surpass Game of Thrones if they land the plane. And I know it's too early to talk about landing the plane, but
it's never too early.
If they stay on this path, there's a good possibility that they will.
I mean, shit, they already see what to do and what not to fucking do from Game of Thrones. Now, if you turn around and make it
follow the books, don't go left.
But
I heard they already went left.
They already went left.
Complaining about the blood and cheese episode, which was the episode from last week.
Right.
But it was a good left.
Yeah.
It wasn't too much of a mistake. So I know some things they gotta make their own, but don't go too far left and create your own ending like Game of Thrones did. I'm saying wait on the books. But hey, we're here, another episode. How was y'all week for one?
He is Tiana.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on, man.
Hey, listen, for those of y'all who don't know, all 3 of us just woke up from a Sunday afternoon nap.
I'm sorry.
So give us about 10 minutes to warm up.
No, my voice ain't gonna warm up. You know why? Because I was coaching all weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And yelling and screaming. At this South Carolina Live Period Showcase. And a bunch of teams. I think Sumter was there too. Conway, it was about you name it, they was there.
I read Rose mind just now.
What you say?
She said, "Fuck something."
I did not say that.
In your mind, you did.
I got 4 days left. I just got to make it a Thursday, y'all.
Oh, you can do it. But yeah, they just coaching and yelling and trying to get, we kind of young because Northwestern football school, so a lot of our guys in football. So we took a bunch of rising 9th graders, 8th grader. So
8th grader
actually played. Yeah, they play for 2 of them. Play for John Morant AAU team. So
okay, you got some hoopers.
They're gonna be like one of them. He couldn't come Saturday because he went to the North Carolina camp. So the future's bright if we stick around for a little longer. So, but anyway,
hey, before we even start, can I ask who suggested this?
Okay, Trina already read my mind because when I watched it, I sent it to Rose, and Rose said, "Well, Trina already mentioned it." So as soon as I read the title, I looked at what it was about. I said, "Oh, this some BS." I'm gonna go and hit the click. I'm gonna go and click play. And I clicked play, and from the time it started, my mouth never closed. I think I caught a couple flies.
That was me too after I watched the trailer.
Listen, I went into it. Y'all already know me.
Mm-hmm.
What's this bullshit they got me watching?
Blind.
What's this bullshit they got me watching? About 20 minutes into it. What is this bullshit they got me fucking watching? I'm gonna tell y'all my just overall on the shit.
Mhm.
Y'all know how they say slow people be had that meat.
I've never heard that say.
Me neither.
That's all happened.
Neither have I. I've
They
never
say
heard that
slow
saying.
people. They say slow people be the most eruptive people on the planet.
Come on.
And I think old girl is a pervert. Of course, we know she a pervert.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she definitely.
And she had some savior issues.
We gonna get there. We
Oh,
definitely
just-
get there. We definitely gonna get there.
oh, nasty.
What happened was, okay, so we're talking about the documentary called Tell Me You Love Me. And from the cover art, it's a black hand, and a white hand guiding it on a keyboard. So automatically you got me. Because I'm
Yep.
like,
Yep.
what are y'all talking about? So then I read the caption. And I go, yeah.
Which one of them?
I'm gonna throw it. I was like, first of all, I'm gonna throw it to Rose. Because I know she like a good documentary.
And I do.
Hey, y'all. For those of y'all who don't know, they be talking over me in the group chat like I don't exist.
Oh,
When
no.
it comes to documentaries,
And they know a certain shit like, yo, this nigga.
look,
When it comes to the full tomfoolery, I know somebody's gonna ride with me when it comes to the tomfoolery. So that's why that's my first hit. Like, let me go and tell Rose about it, and then Dole see it, and then he'll be curious. So that's how that worked. And so I clicked on it, and it's about this young man, Derek, his family, single mom.
The man.
the man,
I'm
not
sorry.
the man, but
Yeah.
the
The
man.
The man.
Man,
Okay.
that's how I show how white she is. Yeah. But so she can't even say D man. She didn't even put the hash in between it. Just the man. For some reason. Like that's what black people do. We give ourselves these gangster or aliases that you know are hip and cool. If he even told her that was gonna be his nickname. But anyway, so it's this kid named Derek, well, young man named Derek. Come from a single family home. They kind of recognized he had mental challenges early. But the doctor was saying, no, he fine. But coming to find out he was, you know, clinically told, hey, he's mentally retarded. That's the word they use. I'm gonna say challenge.
Cerebral
Severe.
palsy was the
It was
Initial.
severe with cerebral palsy.
Yeah. So his brother, very high intellect, going off to college, getting his doctorate or whatever, your master's or whatever. So they come out. He goes to a class and find out about this thing called what's it called?
Facilitated communication.
Communication.
FC.
So what that means is somebody who is mentally challenged, who can't really hold their arms and things up all the time to type on the keyboard. They hold your arm
Mhm.
and you can type out what you want to type out.
Just to keep
Already
it
sounds
focused.
fishy. But anyway, so his brother come home, tell mom. Mom's like, yo, we should try this. Here comes Anna, with her want to play mentally challenged when she was a kid. See, I'm from a black household, and my mom and grandma say don't play on crutches,
Mhm.
don't play in wheelchairs. These
Mhm.
things you don't play with. So you don't play about something that you don't have. Yeah, I even remember my grandma saying, "Wash your hands after you touch your obituary." I don't know, you know, but hey, that's just black. I come from from a southern black home where everything, when the thunder and lightning, you turn off TV, you unplug everything, and y'all all get in one room and y'all be quiet and shut up.
and you open the window, you crack the window.
Hey, it was like that for us in Texas too.
And you shut up.
Hey.
The God finished doing his work, you shut up and lay there.
Hey, Courtney said it was given Stockholm syndrome.
Hey, listen, so she yeah, because how did he do a paper? So first, we're gonna get it. So she gets this guy and she's his FC. And so they figuring it's working. They're saying he's saying all these things. They find out he can read, he can He's very high intellectual. Like, oh my God, my other son is very smart. He's just challenged. Like, let's put him in school. So he tells the FC, I want to take courses.
I like classical music.
I like courses.
He just skipped kindergarten and stuff and went straight to college.
We're gonna get that door. Let's just follow this timeline. So they was like, hey, let's enroll him in, you know.
You ain't lying though.
You notice that?
He ain't stepping out one trailer.
He
He went straight to college.
He went straight to college.
African American Studies class. Nobody paid attention to that.
And he stepped in one Sega Genesis class. Not one Nintendo 64, not nothing. No, he was bypassed high school, went to a college course. Come to find out he's finding about African American history. He's doing papers. So he has this other FC black girl named Sharonda Jones. She's saying she never read the books or whatever. So we don't know. I want to believe the sister, but then it's like, you know, the proof is that nobody can say he did any of this. So I don't know if lady was doing his papers for him and just putting it up there and turning it in for him and be like, hey, yeah.
She was living vicariously through him.
Right. She wanted to be challenged, I feel. I feel like she wanted to be challenged. So he starts, you know, communicating. He's very high intellect. So they start using him as the black FC using intellectual. So they're taking him different places. He's speaking, he's talking, and mom's taking him places. So now the FC starting to overstep. Mom's playing her gospel. You know how we do. She's changing the channel. And what's her rule in the black person's car? You don't touch
no radio.
Driver. First of all, why is she sitting in the front seat? I don't know. Anyway, why is she riding with y'all? But yeah, she could drove herself. Yeah, she got close to the family. Y'all think she the family friend. Cool, whatever. We'll take it. So now she's starting to overstep. Mom's cooking up them good old meats, pork chops, steaks, chicken. She's like, oh, he's vegetarian. What do you mean he's vegetarian? I've been feeding this dude all my. So now she's making the black woman feel like she's an inadequate mother. And now I gotta be, as Doe says, the white savior to save this poor black single mom fella and show his intellect so he can beat the cycle. And
that was at the part right there where I was like, what the fuck do they have me watching?
So they're taking him to college. Said no me. No, he said yes to me now when she asked him. When she asked him for that meat.
He's a man in every sense of the word.
Airy.
So they take him to this one college, and I guess a student asked him, do you think you would ever find love? So the man boldly says, no, I don't think it'll ever happen for me. This fairy tale answer, because love does not find people that look and are like me. And so the whole crowd goes, oh. And lo and behold, Anna, who's married, goes in her mind, I wanted to say, the man, you can find that with me. You can find that with me.
Trina, why?
If you just ask.
Trina.
Find that with me.
Why?
Because it was very interesting.
Please, Trina, share. Please.
Why? We really want to know why.
The man, you can find interesting. You can find this with me if you really want. So then now she's asked. So now the man, for some reason, someone who's never seen or heard anything sexual in his life, like, yo, I want you to kiss me.
Take off the shirt.
Yeah.
She does it.
Show me your breast.
Kiss me again. Then the man says, hey, take off your shirt. I want to touch your boobs. I want to feel a little titty.
But I want y'all to go look at this fella, though.
Yes, she wanted to be challenged.
Talk about your mama, talk about his mouth. When your mama talk about his mouth.
Yeah, she wanted that hawk too. Next thing you know, he's gonna ask for that hawk too.
It was a scene where old boy had just finished brushing his teeth, and Mama said, "What in the hell? His lips don't even taste. His lips look like they don't taste like
his
nothing."
mouth don't look like it tastes like nothing. She trying to kiss on him. We was
Right.
like, what do you mean this mouth don't taste like nothing?
Like,
We don't want the mouth.
Look like that. Look, he ain't got no kind of taste. He go to bed. What you talking about?
Look like he gonna drool in her mouth as soon as he kisses her.
It
So
was like his teeth gonna hit her teeth.
So then the man says, "Take off all your clothes."
Now, how that man know to tell that woman that?
Cause
The man been watching that
you
booty.
watch
Talk.
TV.
He been watching booty talk. Now he got a computer. That FC said, "Bump the FC." I can hold my hand up to put it in bowling hole. I can put it in the hood with my own hand. This man went and got Twitter. He went and got X on the cell phone.
We should be there. I'm sorry.
Don't call me Derek. Call me D Man. In the D, you know what it stands for, baby.
Yep.
Big Dick Derek.
That's his name.
BDD.
Derek Johnson.
BBD Derek.
BDD Derek.
Face.
It's Midgie. Midgie's starting tonight now.
Well, this is the title of the show, BBD Derek. If you don't know, it's already solidified.
I keep telling y'all that perverted white lady had done grab that boy meat.
Hey, listen, she saw him, boy. She know what happened was the key. She went to go lift his hand off his lap and grazed it, and was like, "Oh my god, I gotta see what it be like."
Yeah.
She went and pulled her hand off that lap. It was like, "Yo, I gotta see."
I got questions. Questions.
Please.
Why did he look like?
You kept talking about how dark his face
Why-
was. Why he was
why-
black
why-
right here on this part.
Why his face got dark as he got older? Why did he look like great value Kanye West? Why his brother looked like broke down Michael J. White? It's why did she pull his dingling out his diapers to
You
do
know-
that?
Because
You
he
know-
was
Because he
like,
wore diapers. I
You know-
have
First time was at the
questions.
mom house,
Listen,
remember?
listen,
So
listen.
apparently,
while mom was at church.
You know why he was getting darker in the face? Because all
Why?
the blood was rushing from his face and getting drained.
I ain't going to hell with y'all.
So he couldn't keep his face,
Midgie on that train by himself.
couldn't clear his
I am
face.
not going to hell with y'all.
He couldn't keep his face moisturized.
Great value
Radio.
radio.
Hey, Courtney. Oh, shit.
Oh my god. Listen.
I hope that man is recovering and getting some serious counseling.
You saw
No,
his mama
but
said
see-
she had to put him on medicine.
Yeah, but see, the white guy said that FC was some BS.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why y'all following these people up. I did the research. It does not work. And lo and behold, they went and got him reevaluated afterwards to find out he wasn't very high intellect and he was actually worse than what he was.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Angie, she pulled it out the diaper. She pulled it out the diaper.
Yeah.
it's crazy to me that
Out here going meat to meat with diaper dick.
Not diaper dick. He said diaper dick.
You know how nasty she is, yo.
Oh
listen, that's why I said she tried to develop this savior
I
mentality.
did get a splash of jealousy from the brother Courtney.
Why?
Because he was trying to talk all this protection shit.
No,
Just
because
and
he was the family prize
you wanted to hit.
until Derek doggone got grazed.
You were like, shit, we got this white bitch in the house and she choose to fuck my brother over me.
I mean, to be
This slow nigga.
Love black means her husband was black.
Yeah, her husband was black. You feel me?
listen, man. Don't forget the yoga mat bruises.
Oh, yeah, the bruises.
She was. Hey,
That's
listen,
not
it
the
was,
song
now
when
she
he changed the
mounted up
diaper.
and went with it. I could look.
it was rough because she been dragging that man all over there.
Mhm.
Get over,
That man, what that man.
Street Fight. Get over here, Mortal Kombat. I'm telling you, man. But it's just, I just don't understand. Like,
But
go ahead.
you know, in other, I want to say it was around Amsterdam or one of those countries. Do you know that the government pay people like that with cerebral palsy? They give them a monthly stipend to go off to the red district to go get their little piece. The government pays for it.
Really?
Yes.
Mama, I'm
The
online.
government pays for them to go do that.
I had no idea.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go look it up and send it to you. Yeah, but they will.
They probably realize it keeps crime down.
They do what?
They probably realize that it keeps crime down.
Probably so. Even though some of them may not be able to voice it, but they still have those urges.
Right.
But if I was to ever be one of those people that worked at the red light district, I don't think I would be that. Yeah, like okay, he came here with his little check. I'm gonna go ahead and break him off of this check. I can't do that.
That paper talk in some situations.
No, it would have to have a whole bunch of zeros.
Listen,
and even still, it would be hard.
I'm gonna tell you right now. You know how I know?
Be able to do it.
It's hard, but let me tell you, I was in a certain club in Charlotte while what's the gotcha. What's the dude?
Oh, him. I forget his name, but yeah, with the teeth.
Welvin.
Yeah. In there. When I tell you,
but Welvin a wild boy. He from Vegas.
Flocking to him,
teeth and all.
They was mouth wide open, and all. Lips look like he just licked donuts.
No, I ain't trying to get put on that bad. I ain't that desperate, baby. I swear.
Whatever appearance fee they paid him, or whatever I don't know if he was doing a club or whatever. He was in there in the back, and they were flocking to him, dancing on. He looked like
y'all know how much pussy
the money has to scream and hold full-fledged conversations. It have to be like it can't just talk.
Listen, y'all know how much coochie gets sold for $40?
Oh no, not this one.
I'm not saying yours, but y'all know how much coochie gets sold for $40.
I mean, that seems like personal.
At one point in time, Welvin walkthrough fee was $20,000 for the walkthrough.
Yeah,
now you feel me?
For 20. When those TikTok and stars were blowing up, they was paying them high
$20 a blowing a reefer and 2 shots out this Henny bottle.
Not shots of Migos.
Don't have some casa.
Not shots of the Migos.
I'm just joking.
You gotta be inebriated.
Okay,
you got
to go eat. Come on.
Well,
it really shouldn't shock
but
you.
You know they get to smoke legally in Amsterdam, so maybe they got to be real high.
They have to and drink a whole bottle of something and turn the lights down. I can't even see your silhouette in the dark. It has to be completely dark.
Honestly, like it's been legal over there for so long till it's really just a part of their culture.
Yeah, pretty much.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but when your government is giving you money to go and do it,
like when we say government, we think of our government.
Yeah, yeah. I had a teammate from
you know what I mean.
Netherlands. They were saying how
the culture is different.
It's normal to walk through, smoke, go to smoke shops, buy something. So, and he was a 7-footer, ain't wore no deodorant. Listen, him in the post,
Midgie.
You can have it, brother.
Midgie, that's so disrespectful because for us average height people, we right at his musty ass underarm when he walked by.
I am 6'7", so anytime I got in a pick and roll, brother, that was a layup for him because once I get
that. He wasn't coming down in your face, being up in his little pit.
He ain't doing one of these and a finger roll over me, no, brother. But eventually he ended up wearing deodorant. Like I think his sophomore year after some pull to the side hygiene talk. But when he first got his freshman year, raw, and the hairy too, and he was 72. So
that just sounds interesting. That makes it interesting.
You remember that show where the dude was saying, Kobe, no, all but that movie where the dude was playing one-on-one the shirt off and he graded not Adam Sandler,
Will Ferrell.
No, what's the dude from Dodgeball?
Oh,
meet Talkers.
Who?
Ben Stiller.
Ben Stiller.
Raise up or go down. That's how it was every time he went up for a layup. Every time.
What up, Red?
Hairy, man. Shout out to him though. I ain't gonna say it.
I mean, so back to the doc. Do y'all feel like it was well put together?
I thought because it raised a lot of emotions. I thought it was very well put together. I wish she did more time. To be honest with
Slap on the wrist,
We
pretty
talk
much.
about old girl that couldn't really talk and was stuttering, and how she turned around with that coffee.
And when she went to go
like
drink that coffee, I thought she was gonna waste that shit on herself.
Listen, I kind of tried to drown her out because trying to.
Wasn't she a professor?
She was.
Yes.
I can't take her class.
I couldn't unless she had closed caption.
Maybe she had it.
Shut up. That's why I kept telling Sasha, I said, quit looking at your phone and read. You're going to miss it. We're going to have to keep rewinding because you can't understand nothing she's saying if you ain't reading it.
Listen, man,
I said, Sasha, quit looking at that phone and read.
You know when a cat got like a fur ball in his mouth and they trying to get up? Like, that's how all her words sound. And I'm just like, whoa.
It sounded like it hurt.
And it was just, she did make sense sometimes when I read it, but it was just hard. But the fact that they was believing she wouldn't do anything to somebody,
they gave us too much camera time, yo.
The thing I learned about this documentary also is that you can be two different people you can be a different person to two different people.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like R. Kelly can be a great musician and a freakazoid.
Yeah.
Drake can be a certified lover boy and a certified pedophile.
Hey, Don Cornelius can be out there talking about Soul Train and doing what he's doing to the girls from the Playboy
and
Man.
love,
and trying to get people to do stuff for him so they song.
Yeah, they talk about peace.
Yeah. Now and then kill yourself.
Give me some peace and love. So two things can be true. So she could also be a great, be very knowledgeable in mental challenges and mental situations.
But she got some shit going on herself.
Also be a perv who like black men.
And it was the mama saying she had to sit on her hands and ask her, say that again. Because that was Susie. Susie would throw her ass up.
That was hands. It wouldn't have been too many questions.
Yeah,
she said,
no question over here either.
He's a man. He wants to move in with me, get his own. They went to look and get his own apartment. He was gonna tell. She's like, "Did you tell?"
This woman was literally about to kidnap this mentally disabled black young man and have him be her sex slave.
She was about to leave her husband.
My man had that meat.
Stuff in that diaper.
Bro. And like at one point she was trying to talk about a polyamorous relationship. Like, come on, you serious?
Listen. With him?
Yeah,
I missed that part.
With him and the husband.
I got a question.
I missed that part.
I got a question. How would you feel losing your significant other?
I said that to Trina. I said, can you imagine what that man is probably feeling? And he wrote that letter to the judge. He meant all
every
that.
word.
He meant every word.
He said, feel every piece.
Yeah, every part of it.
Mm-hmm.
Every.
But you would have never thought in a million years that's like me losing Sasha to a man. I would never think in a million years that she would leave.
We ain't that bad. We can at least tell you, yeah, no.
I would never thought in a million years.
I swear, hey, Minji, she just put us down here like,
you know what I'm saying? Like, we can't type, yeah, girl, come on.
Like we just walking through life functioning like this and shit.
Yeah, I can tell you no. You know what I'm saying? This man ain't had no control of nothing. He's just in his own world, knowing he going to these places, not knowing they colleges, not knowing he giving speeches he don't know about.
He just on tour. He don't even know.
He on tour.
Please,
Yo,
please.
I went down the rabbit hole after this on YouTube, and y'all know it's like a live stage interview with them.
Before you go on your rabbit hole, though,
what?
Can we please discuss the mama having the same hairdo for 50 years?
Hey, listen, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Shit, it was broke. It was broke in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s.
His mama still rolls her hair with styrofoam rollers. Is this all right?
Listen,
what up, Jazz?
Listen,
hey, Jazz.
We ain't argue with Anita Baker in all our time when Anita Baker got the same hairstyle from when I was a kid. So we not gonna do that. We gonna act like when they figure out what they like.
Hey, why they got our aunt out there looking fool right now?
Oh,
Stop the ghost.
She had some things to do, man.
She 80.
We love you too, Jazz. We love you too.
She tired.
I be seeing you in the comments.
If Auntie ain't want to show up, Auntie ain't want to show up, baby.
That's it, man.
She ain't need that money.
Hard singing for you. Hey, listen. I apologize. It's a song. Get over it. Shoot.
Right, what you get a documentary though? What you give it?
High level of fuckery.
Mm-hmm.
Well put together. Wide range of emotions, and it wasn't super duper long.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't prolong it. Y'all know I like when they don't prolong shit.
Yes, sir.
7.5.
Okay. I'm gonna go 8.2, and here's how I'm gonna tell you they could have got a 9. If they would have found more cases of this, because I know there's more situations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If they would have found more cases and maybe did a little 3-parter here and there of all this BS,
that would have made it a 6.5 for me, Midgie.
I know. You don't like that.
They could have found 3 more situations and gave each of them 5 minutes apiece and been just fine. We don't need to
listen though. You went down a rabbit hole after watching it.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
No. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all why. I meant to tell you this. These fucking computers and phones and all these shit listening to us. Because after I finish watching that fucking documentary, I go on my YouTube, my personal YouTube. Why does this shit pop up?
Because he was talking about it. You know, when you put up any apps on your phone, the first thing it asks for is access to your microphone. You remember that?
Yeah.
You said yes.
Yeah, you got to go on your phone and
right.
Well, shit. If it was listening to me while I was watching the documentary, it should have said, "What the fuck was I watching?" That's what should have came up.
Hey, listen, they probably figure, hey, because you know all these Netflix and all them connected to all your devices.
Yeah, I know, man.
So once a device in your name,
help you type your score in.
There you go.
Facilitating.
That's so petty.
My cripple ass.
No. Susie will tell you. Don't you play that, Sasha?
Look, I give it a 7.8, and that's only because I needed Netflix to persuade the husband to come on. I needed his side of the story.
He probably was embarrassed though, Rose.
But this is the thing. Why y'all blur out his face, but you got the kid's face all clear? Like blur the kids too.
She was mad. Somebody if that was my mom, I'd have been like, "Why the hell y'all just blur my daddy's face, but then blur mine?"
He didn't sign the NDA.
Yeah, he probably was like, "Yo."
He probably got his own documentary. Because see, the thing about nowadays, like this, you can become a content creator.
Yeah,
feel me?
He can go on and start his Risa Tisa story if he want.
I'm also upset because I know that they had to have sued Rutgers and they were still living in that beat down house.
I mean, if the brother was as high intellectual as he was and he was big into race and
man, that nigga was putting on, man. That nigga just know how to read good, man.
Hey, brother, you gotta read, man. Brother was pro black. You see him grow the dreads out.
Man.
Was he married?
No, he was mad because his brother. Still was mad because his brother was beating the cheeks.
Yeah,
he had a ring on his finger, so he was married.
Okay. I'm about to say, yeah, Courtney. He was jealous.
He was mad.
He was jealous. He was like, "Why? I'm a smart black dude. Why she ain't want none of this? I read good."
You ain't gotta hold my hand to type.
You gonna pick my brother over me.
I give you consent.
I'm getting out of here, y'all.
Y'all think she rolled his face? I think she rolled his face.
Hey, listen. Is that the no? Is that the real definition of sloppy toppy?
Because he kept his tongue out his mouth anyway. If we're gonna be a pervert, why are we stopping the line?
I want to go on tour.
That might have been why them bruises was on his back from her doing that.
And around his eyes. Black.
Scooting on them real mats. Hey man, she picked that boy on tour.
She couldn't take that man to the Holiday Inn. She couldn't take him to the Bougie Inn.
Hey, that's the worst pimping on tour since New Edition was kids, boy. I'm telling you. I am telling you.
No, that's the worst pimping since Aretha Franklin daddy taking her on tour.
Oh, That's mean.
It's true though. It's true though.
We done seen some shit. We done heard some shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
we
man.
know.
We about 2 years in on this motherfucking
My bad.
Yeah.
I was getting my scooch on. That's all. I was getting my scooch on.
Get him, Red.
What you about to say though?
I said, get him, Red.
Oh, you said we was 2 years in and what?
We 2 years in, and we've going down these documentaries, and we've seen and heard some fucked up shit. So it's kind of hard to make us feel some type of way about you.
This made me feel some type.
And I feel some type of way about her.
Like I know we joking and stuff like that, but yo, you really got to be a sick person.
I mean, but then it also I mean, like, not to go back to the beginning, but it also reaffirms how I feel about our healthcare system.
Yeah.
And all the shit that they put her through just to get diagnosed.
Mm-hmm.
And then like it takes me to where like when somebody like Amanda Seales said, "Oh, I got autism." Oh, I'm self-diagnosed, but I got autism.
I can't stand her, man. Like, yo,
thank you. I can't stand
after a while, if everybody don't like you, got to realize that it might just be you. Because she has not had one positive interaction long term. Like, everybody who does like her has been short term. She was pleasant in the moment. But everybody that's been around her for
a bit,
and it's always their fault. Like, yo, you can tell she ain't never get beat up as a kid, man.
Yeah. No, she was, I don't know. She just, I want to like her so bad, but sometimes she's
not very likable, bro.
She rubs me the wrong way.
Talented woman, brilliant woman. She has very good qualities to her.
Yeah.
But
like, I don't like Candace Owens either.
Midget, you watch you finished Bridgerton?
I didn't watch last season. No, I did watch it. I'm not.
You didn't watch season 3?
No, I didn't watch season
3. Okay, I got 2 episodes left, and we'll discuss when you catch up.
I see. I wasn't planning on watching.
You wasn't gonna watch it?
No, because I wasn't planning on watching last season. But somebody persuaded me to watch.
Man, look, all
I
I know is
want to ask neither one of y'all if y'all watching anything I'm watching.
Pen's titties was tittying. They showed Pen's titums.
Now I need to go.
Full figure breastises. The ones that hang, not the one that just hold up in the air like that. They were some real breastises hanging out.
I saw you post that.
The kind that fold, not the kind that jiggle.
That part.
Are you up on Power? Are you caught up on Power?
Yeah, Power and the Boys.
Is Power good?
Yes.
Okay. I'm watching Clipped. The casting for Clipped is one of the worst.
The casting threw me off.
What is that?
And I just
story about the Clippers owner.
And then like if these players were deceased, I might be able to believe. But when JJ Redick and Jamal Crawford hairline is crazy. I don't know who painted on that dude hair for that show, but it's crazy. But to hear them say some of this stuff never happened, like them rapping on the bus, like JJ Redick, like y'all got me saying a word I'd never said in my life, like or attempting or about to say a word I never said in my life. He's like, come on, man.
You see the man that's playing Blake Griffin?
Yo, he looks like, you know who he looked like? The dude that played in that Tyler Perry movie with the Jazz Man Blues, his brother. Is that him? I don't know.
Watch it.
But he looked like Red from Five Heartbeats anyway. But the DeAndre Jordan, the Draymond Green, the Steph Curry, the Asian Klay Thompson. And every time I see Lil Murder on screen, all I can think about is Unc running him ragged.
His head was 2 sizes the size of old boy head boy when they was laying together.
Listen,
it was scary. It was scary. But fuck it. Let's go ahead and kick it off.
Yeah.
Justin Timberlake, DUI.
Hey man, every dog got his day. Every dog got his day. Life, when life hits you, because y'all know Justin Timberlake brought an album this year, right?
Y'all got your list?
I got one on. I got one.
All right. Young Jock, Father's Day cheating.
Well,
It happens.
catch me up real
So
quick.
young Jock married a sophisticated black woman that's a lawyer in Atlanta. And that's her fault. Knowing his track record and knowing he got multiple baby mamas and over 10 kids, she still married this man. And apparently somebody videotaped him, real grainy footage of him and a woman during Father's Day. Like they were kind of intimately, they were too close. I will never be that close to you and Doe. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then the blogs got a hold of it. And then she sent him a message and said that she was divorcing him. Like he done embarrassed her for the last time.
Yeah, like it was during the interview when he got the message.
Yeah,
I
he got
mean,
a message
hey,
while he was doing the interview.
I mean, shit. Like I kind of feel like you being a lawyer, you know what you're getting into. I don't have no sympathy for you. I don't have no sympathy for it. I kind of feel like this might be a PR spin. You was trying to, you know,
think?
Amen.
I mean, people do that.
Amen. He in Atlanta, and
It's the long game. You know what I'm saying? Like people think a lot of plays be short. Nah, it be the long game. You know what I'm saying? For her to attach herself to forever to a name like Scrappy,
right?
That elevates her profile. And if you know how to monetize and work it, and she's already a lawyer, so shit, man, she just building her firm. So, you know, he just got caught up in it.
And be happy. He in Atlanta. He got a perm. Be happy as a woman, because they could have went totally left.
True. All right, Kiki Wyatt in her Motel 6 uterus has a new man.
What?
I mean,
Kiki Wyatt, they got like 10, 11 children right now.
Isn't she pregnant again though?
I don't know if she might be pregnant right now and just ain't announced.
She was pregnant, yeah.
She stayed pregnant.
Hey, bro, she must got some goods, boy.
Hey,
goods, boy.
I'm the world's greatest.
Okay. All right, Doe. Fulio was killed. I saw you touched on that, and I didn't even know anything about this guy. But when I saw you said that, like he pretty much brought it into existence, I went down a rabbit hole. So and this man was kind of.
So if you go back into the history, you remember the song, the little da-da-da-da-da-da, I need you. Remember the song? Yeah, smoking on Bibby, who I smoke. So when that came on, that's his rival. So he made a Fantasia song, When I See You, and was talking about the boy's brother, because the Young and Ace, his brother and two of the friends and them got shot up on his brother's birthday. And I think 3 out of 4 died.
Yep, and he said 3 out of 4 off of one bullet or something. And the numbers added up to 23, and he ended up dying on his birthday.
And that was Young and Ace's brother was nicknamed 23. So he went to their grave site. He was laying on their graves.
Did videos.
And see, I think Bibby was his homie or his brother or whatever. And so when they did that song, it kind of went back and forth. So it's like Chicago in a sense in Jacksonville.
Yeah, Jacksonville
might be. Yeah, so it might be on the same level as the Chicago drill scene. And so he's been doing this for a while. So like when it posted, like it was just like a normal thing. Like, oh, I'm not too shocked.
Like it was absolutely no shock for me. Old buddy sent that energy out every chance he got. Every time a camera was in his face, he sent that energy out. That was what he built his career off of. But yes, that's somebody's child. Yes, he may have children, but gotta hold people accountable for what they do.
And he was a man. And though, why would you host a pool party, tell everybody to pull up?
He wanted to go, man.
Dumb.
He wanted to go, man. I usually don't agree with Charleston White on too much, but I do agree with him when he said that boy worked hard to die.
He did. He absolutely did.
He worked hard to die.
He did.
He did everything in his power.
All right, Krishan Rock. We've kind of almost been safe from them for 2024 with the incarcerations and things. So this big dummy went to Blueface's court case knowing she has an active warrant. Now three active warrants. Grandparents fuss because they don't want to take the child. She leaves the child with Marsh, and now CPS has got involved and has taken the child.
CPS should have got that child. That child has fetal alcohol syndrome. The baby don't blink. The baby, like, they trying to say the baby blind and all type of stuff, bro.
The baby hops like a little frog.
Yeah, you saw that? The baby hopping like a little frog.
Yo, that baby got neurological damage from her drinking and smoking and getting high, and high levels of stress.
Yeah,
throughout her pregnancy.
That part.
So, I mean, we're looking at the results of that, and she's in denial. Like she's in need of therapy and counseling and all type of shit herself. You feel me?
Right.
So like she is not fit to be.
Mama, I'm on live, ma.
She's not fit to
you about 10, 15 more minutes.
Caring for a child, yo.
Nah, she's not.
My mama just said, "And y'all, like you on live, what that mean for her?" Getting punk in my own house.
Hey man,
we almost done. Kendrick Lamar made history, crowned king of the West Coast rap. You agree or no?
Totally agree.
Listen, man, I don't know if y'all watched it live.
I watched it live, bro.
But just this man's capability to think and foreshadow is
strategize
top notch.
It's spooky because here's something that we ain't factoring in. He did it on Juneteenth.
Ooh.
So every year you're going to get a reminder that this happened on
Juneteenth
this day.
Listen, man, this man was dressed like Tupac. First of all, where you get Nike Shox from? I ain't had Nike Shox since college.
Yeah.
He did the Hotline Bling song dance when everybody was screaming A minor and held it.
Okay.
A super long time. Did y'all know that A minor doesn't have any black keys?
Yeah, I know.
Things. I learned so many new things every day.
Just from this battle, man.
Every day from this battle. Listen, the energy in it, and then you see like LeBron there, Rick Ross there, Jane Hunt, and Drake is on an unfollowing spree.
Hey,
I thought Bron was
Hey, I bet y'all ain't see Savannah tell
Don't you take
your fucking ass up there.
Russell,
I know you want to go. You ain't from LA, you from Akron. Sit your ass down.
That part.
Russell have you jumped in here.
Right.
Russ, Russ don't do.
And that's where having a good spouse comes in at. She know that he has a brand.
That part.
And while they up there saying they not like us, nigga, you not like them. You different. Sit your ass right down here. You the face of the league.
You
Sit down.
You not like them. So stop.
Boy, we got kids about to come into the fucking league. You want to get up there and crip dance. Big old 6'8" ass. No, sit your ass down.
The biggest thing out there, man. If you
Savannah the real MVP. She ain't going for that. If that was a white woman, go ahead, baby. Savannah, like, no.
Having fun. Go.
The show was amazing. All the songs he performed in some way had a shot at the culture and people not being on the culture. He performed King Kunta
and then listen, man.
And a rapper with a ghostwriter.
Listen,
I was like,
what I give him most props for was probably something that nobody really noticed. But I'm as a former performing artist, he did all this with no backtrack. He did all this with no TV track behind him. He did all this with just the music, the microphone, and his earpiece. Do you know how fucking hard that is with lights and 17,000? Man.
Listen, the second time he performed Not Like Us, the whole crowd rapped the lyrics.
They was rapping the lyrics, bro.
Classic.
You bring Dr. Dre out of retirement. You know how hard it is to get Dr. Dre on the stage, fucking billionaire?
And then he brought up all these underground West Coast rap. I wish he would have brought out SOBRB. I like them guys. So.
The boy done broke up, man. They don't exist no more.
They done broke up. But I wish he would have brought. I wish they would have came back together for that because I really like them dudes. But
all right, last rapid fire I have. Stand up Carver's Bay. We have a Carver's Bay track athlete.
Yes, man.
Just made the USA team.
And a Coastal Carolina alumni, Sino.
Coming from our small area, that is amazing to that young lady. So congratulations to her and the whole Carver's Bay community. I know y'all proud. And I hope this young lady goes out, stays by Sha'Carri Richardson and do her damn thing.
All right, congratulations to her.
Yes, indeed. Yo, quick question. Have you listened to YG song Weird?
Yeah, I did, and it made him even more cornier to me than it already was, because you're just trying to coattail what Kendrick got going on. You're pretty much just an accepted game.
But though,
I mean,
the joint hard though.
it's hard
Hard
because it don't get more West Coast than YG.
Joint hard.
You feel me? I'm talking about church socks with leather shoes.
But no, I think he's saying like, I think the point of the song is like, don't mention me when there's smoke.
Yeah.
Like you bringing up my name to diss somebody from my town.
Yeah.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. So it was just a quick 2-minute, 2.5 song. Like, hey, don't do that. Don't do that. Because if it's
but he's just a more accepted game.
I like YG. I like YG. But Game, you know why he ain't been invited. I don't know why. If you didn't care, why'd you make a 17-minute video?
Because he didn't get beat up.
What's up, Dorsey? Why you make a 17-minute video? You picked your side early.
Stay on it.
You brought Drake to Compton.
Stay on it.
Like a plum fool in Compton.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing Kendrick don't like him. So you picked your side. It's cool. Listen, all these rappers that picked your side.
And when everything jumped off, you pretty much chose sides.
Right. All these rappers, y'all picked your side.
So like they said, you was on the wrong side of history.
Wrong, every time.
Wrong side of history, sir. Chose wrong. All right, though. We doing this listing?
Yep. We got top 3 rappers turned actors. Top 3 rappers turned actors.
Put your people in the comment section. Top 3 rappers that turn into actors.
We need y'all to comment. This is how we get our engagement from you guys. Everybody watching, let us get your top 3 rappers that turned into actors. While y'all do that, we're going to say ours starting from 3 on to 1. Rose, you start, of course.
All right, I'm going to start. I really have 2 for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And they kind of go hand in hand, and they're in the same era, and they both have the same word in their name. So I'm going with Ice Cube and Ice-T.
Mm-hmm.
Both have done unprecedented things. Ice-T pretty much cemented himself with SVU. He's going to get an SVU check for the rest of his life.
Guarantee it. Ain't those you fall?
Don't got up. Okay, Ice-T is cemented as SVU gold with Olivia Benson. You think SVU is him and Olivia Benson, and then you also think about Stabler, but he's a staple with that community. And then we already see what Ice Cube's done and what he's been able to do since leaving NWA, going independent, doing his own movies. He has the big 3. Those 2 guys never have, all the people on my list never have to rap another lyric a day in their life because of what they've done.
Listen, I see, because I know y'all going with some of the commons, I'm gonna switch mine up because
mine's
I
not
the comments.
I mean, no. I don't want ours to be similar. So even if I do think these people might be into, I'm gonna go in there because I want to make sure some people get their justice. Yo, what's your 3rd?
My 3rd is Donald Glover. He gave us Atlanta.
He was on my top. He was in my mention.
You're right. And
I've enjoyed some of this guy's music and as well as his acting, and he does both of them well. So I got it. I had to give him his props.
My 3, I'm gonna go with the Queen Latifah. Set It Off will always be cemented in my mind as one of the great female-led movies, Black female-led movies.
Absolutely.
Where we touched on a lot of history, a lot of things in our community, from selling money for money, gang violence,
Minabon,
young death, Black predators, robbery, doing what we got to do to make our money, struggling. It just hit all single moms. It just hit all aspects. So that, and then she went on to do other things. Equalizer.
The
Equalizer has a great run. I never watched
how she got the baddest knees in the world. Talk about Equalizer.
It's had a great run for a good little while. You think Living Single is a cult classic in our community? So I probably Queen Latifah. So, and I definitely want to add a woman to my list, and Queen is I would bypass So the Queen is my 3.
All right, Rose, what's your 2?
Number 2, the people already in comments saying that Will Smith. Will has already showed us he cannot be canceled. Bad Boys just went over $1 billion.
Coach shit.
Okay, $1 billion with their franchise, number 1 in the box office. Corny as he want to be, but Will Smith he's Will Smith. I don't know if y'all saw the clip of him doing Bad Boys 3 and how he was controlling the guns and then turning the camera.
I had the gimbal on him.
Come on now.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why he didn't make my list.
Go.
Because of the lack of actual tenure that he was a rapper. He wasn't a rapper very long. He didn't put out a whole bunch of music.
I can get that.
Like once he had his 2 hits, it was Hollywood. You feel me? So that's why he didn't make my list.
I can take that.
I just knew he would. He's already cemented. So I'm not even gonna give the obvious. We know what he does. So
I'm gonna give that man his flowers. He's on my list.
I understand. He would definitely be on my list if I knew, but I knew one of y'all would have him on there. So
Doe, 2.
My number 2 is somebody I grew up idolizing, Ice Cube. I know you mentioned him earlier, but you got to give Cube props for not just like when we say rapper turned actor, a lot of these guys weren't as far radicalized as Ice Cube has been. Ice Cube was a part of NWA, y'all.
NWA.
Feel me? And for him to be able to turn that to not only a fruitful acting career, but to eventually end up behind the camera and having your own production studios, and now on to having your own actual basketball league, which I know that has nothing to do with acting, but just to see the contrast of where he started. And Cube has done different type of movies. Now we got to remember, Cube had action movies.
Yep.
Cube did gangster roles. Cube did comedy.
He wrote a lot of them too. So
like I got to give Cube his flowers. So Cube is my number 2.
Definitely one that would be in my top 3 if I didn't think somebody would have him on there.
Right.
It was going to happen. My 2. I'm kind of stuck between it because
I bet ain't none of y'all got my number 1.
I want to say this person, but I don't know if somebody else got. But I'm gonna say anything. I'm gonna go Method Man.
Meth was my honorable mention.
He was my honorable mention.
I'm gonna go Method Man from my list because some of these people that we're talking about already cemented. Ice-T's, Ice Cubes, even Queen Latifah, but I figured I had to throw a woman on there so she get her props. LL, I know LL does a great job. I don't need to say that. I ain't even gonna throw him in there because we already know his status in that.
Right.
Even though Mark Wahlberg rapping career was short, we know that started off.
That shit don't count, man.
Yeah, that's the only reason why he made my list.
That nigga was an industry plant.
But Method Man definitely, he does a great job at everything. And you gotta think Method Man has done professional roles, gangster roles, in between roles. He's done comedy. He's done, pretty much everything. So,
and what's crazy is he actually could have played himself in the Wu-Tang documentary because the nigga takes very good care of himself.
Right. I think Davey did a good job because Davey
did a great job.
Because Davies kind of resemble him, and he got the talk. He got the New York in him. So,
Master P.
Damn right.
Man,
right.
I'm about to block Dorsey, man.
Damn right, Dorsey. Damn right, Dorsey. Hey, who else was putting out an album every Tuesday accompanied with a movie?
That don't mean the movie was good. Hey, that was a time when every rap
hook up
movie. You had, but I saw a girl with a Baller Blocking shirt on at the tournament last week, and I was like, I want to ask her so bad, where you got that shirt from? Can I get that? Because she was too young for the Baller Blocking era. But I was like, I said, where you get that shirt from? Because I want to know. So
I'm talking about Ghetto Dope, the original Master P movie. I got the hookup was after the money was good.
Bought it, the original.
Bought it. There you go, bought it.
Bought it.
Bought it, the original, baby.
Look here, bro. That's what made them had to holler at P. Because they saw he had made $3.5 million off a movie he spent $50,000 to make out the trunk.
LL for Luda. Yeah, I mean, so Method Man, he like Dose, he take care of himself. He can do pretty much anything. He studies the craft. You know, and he still got crazy bars. That's the crazy part.
That's the crazy part.
He just was on a Conway album or
Conway the Machine. Yep.
He just was on one of them albums. So, I mean, he just, you know, I enjoy seeing him on the screens. And he does a great job in Power. So that's my two.
The fact that other folks agree is why I'm going to bed tonight. Going to bed.
We only got one more.
Yeah, man.
You might as well stay.
You must stay and watch the last one, brother.
You participated in the fucking. You might as well come on.
Like you trying to troll with Master P and
like
the movie. See, that's what you get. Just he said absolutely Master P.
Y'all was trying to downplay P. Master P is who y'all thought Puffy was, nigga.
Yeah. I don't know what I thought Puffy was. I didn't think the gangster rapist. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, Jay-Z, should I say?
Yeah, but an actor, nah. Go ahead, Rose.
All right, my number one. Y'all better have him as number one also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let.
I already feel like Rose got my damn pick.
You already know what it is.
50?
50?
I just come from the poet's part. Bright like city life, I gotta make it. This is where I go.
This man has 50 verse. Power verse.
I give him props for that, but like his acting, I can't like.
No. We if we're talking about acting, we're talking about. Okay, we're going from rapping to acting. I'm putting in all the accolades. This man has pretty much carried stars on his back like he was Jesus Christ.
Stars wouldn't exist.
There would be no stars without 50.
Yeah. I say this all the time. They should been sold 50 to network.
Yeah.
Stars be 50. I mean, because nobody watches nothing else on there. I'm just being totally honest. Nobody watches.
50 had the body of work as an actor, though.
I mean, we gotta give him an A for effort because y'all gotta remember that nigga lost 100 pounds to do a movie that made it to BET.
And that meme lives on forever, brother.
He was committed.
That meme lives on forever. Will I say he's my favorite or my number one? No. Especially from the list of the legends that we're leaving off, or someone we're leaving off, just to give other people their flowers. Mm-hmm. I must admit, listen, when I was paying for stars, notice the hint, when I was paying for stars, I only paid for 3 months. And that was 3 months Power was out.
Mm-hmm.
And after them 3 months, I disconnected.
I paid that $5.
Because I think the next big series was a series about pirates and sailors. I can't think of the name of the show, but it was that was the next best
He's
thing.
Definitely a business genius.
And when what's the show? Survivors Remorse was on there, I think produced by LeBron. I watched it was on Stars, and they canceled that too early, which I'm still enraged about. But you know, and then Mike Epps killed himself off because he wanted to do Uncle Buck. So that's neither here nor there. That's just my gripe with.
What turn was it?
Your number one.
Mine. Where Rose went?
I don't know.
Well, my number one is Tupac Amaru Shakur.
Dang it. Dang it.
Props where props is due. I'm not saying that he was the first to do it, but even with such a short career, Tupac could actually act his fucking ass off. I mean, really, his story should be actor turned rapper turned actor again.
Dang it, though.
I'm sorry, Midge. Great, great minds think alike, but I just had to give Tupac his roses, especially with Kendrick giving him his props, bringing him back 360. So, we're going to send it up the pot. Hey.
Yeah, man, that was my number one. I also enjoy Mos Def. a lot.
Mine was my honorable mention was RZA.
Mos Def, Andre
3000,
and DMX.
Andre 3000.
Like Dorsey, I don't know if he was trolling that Lady of Rage. I thought she did great in all the movies she was in, and the show she was in. So, I mean, I think Buster does a good job, especially being one of the black survivors of a Jason movie. That's tough to do. The black survivor.
You swapping out Red?
Yeah. So I mean,
because maybe like a lot of people forget Pop.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, it's been 30 years since, almost 30 years since he's passed, so it's easy to forget. As far as our generation of rappers go,
Mm-hmm.
he was that. And
Y'all ain't got Nick Cannon?
his screen. Good night, y'all. This has been 2.5 Guys podcast.
No, but go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. My bad, man. I also
said Nick Cannon.
But I give Nick Cannon props for his hustle, man.
Yeah, I do. I also enjoy
The
Common.
ultimate hustler.
I enjoy Common when he was on what's the movie? Smoking Aces.
Common always play the same person, bro.
Right, I don't like Common.
Like even when he's an assassin, I think it's because the nigga face just stay the same no matter what he got going on.
He got that Chicago eye, man. He might be crazy on the low, but he's one of the ones that made it out and became pro-black. But he's still Chicago.
Every nigga with a kufi ain't down for the cause, man.
He's still
I ain't saying he ain't, but
yeah, he's still Chicago at heart now. He's still Chicago at heart, so you got to take that in consideration.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, I definitely added Queen. Queen was my number 3. But Trina not disappeared that quick. But yeah, my number 3. But you know, it's a list like they say. Luda does a pretty decent job. RZA does a good job. He definitely.
I thought the game did good, but he just stopped after that last movie with
Megan Good.
Tyrese.
What was
Tyrese Megan Good?
The Bad Boy extension. I mean the Baby Boy extension.
Yeah.
That would seem like.
And hell, we overlooked Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg's done a lot of fucking good acting.
You're right.
Like Snoop Dogg honestly should have been on my list now that I'm thinking about it.
Snoop Dogg, LL.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
LL got big.
I mean, you know, LL, you know, that's kind of cement. That's kind of like legendary status. Because he's also in with the CSI verse. So that's always going to be a check. Because I'm pretty sure CSI is being played somewhere around the country. Real quick, I watched Black Barbie documentary. If you have a daughter, heck, if you just want some information about how Mattel was down, the original Mattel owners were down for the cause, man.
Nice.
If you want to see it, it's
Ain't that a Shonda Rhimes production?
Shonda Rhimes. It talks about how Mattel was hiring like black people from the hood. They gave them $200,000 to start their own toy. It's just Shadana toy company. It was like a black toy company. They made like black dolls, and the original Mattel owners gave them $200,000. It started in your neighborhood, put the jobs in your neighborhood. So the original owners of Mattel, you know, and they wrote a book and they got all the black employees in it, names in it. The lady, she's like one of the first employees, Beulah May. You know she black. Mm-hmm. She's on there. And it's the girl's aunt who came up with the idea for the documentary. She said she didn't like dolls, but her aunt was into dolls. She wondered why, but her aunt was like one of the first employees. She moved from making toys to the reception desk in her before she retired. They got the first designer, I think her name Kitty Black. She was like the Barbie doll. Black woman professional, had a convertible back in the day. So you like big fro blowing in the wind. So you like, dang, who is this lady? So she kind of was inspiring. So, you know, it's just real. It's real good. I also watched Challengers with Zendaya. Kind of disappointed because I think they lured us in with the possibility of seeing Zendaya in the threesome. And then it's just all about like this tennis hype goes nowhere. And I'm also
for those of y'all who do want to see more of us, we will be doing a House of Dragons, House of the Dragon review. Either Wednesday or Thursday of this week in collaboration with Cloud Chronicle Podcast. So y'all be on the lookout for that for those of us who are House of the Dragon fans.
Which is on tonight, so we need to go and wrap this up because I got some things to do.
Oh, it's 9 o'clock. It's after 9.
It's after 9, so appreciate y'all sticking around. Shouts out to y'all for participating. Y'all have a blessed night. Hope y'all went to church. Hope y'all pay y'all tithes. And we will see y'all next Sunday for another episode. Peace.
Hey, tell us that you love us. Damn it.
With your computer screen. Just tell us.
Just tell us that you love us.
Y'all